Mother Emanuel was left without a leader because the pastor, Reverend Pinckney, was killed that night in the shooting. The next pastor would have an added burden of leadership in trying to put a tragic past into proper perspective as the congregation moved forward.
A time of revival and restoration.
1 year after the shooting, Reverend Eric Manning was appointed to lead the flock of Mother Emanuel.
Have that void right now.
In the last few years, much of his focus has been on the construction of a memorial to honor the victims.
We know and we remember how they died, but now I believe we also must begin to share with how they lived. So the memorial will help tell the stories by first reminding us of all their names, right? And the names are on the names basin, which is the centerpiece of the memorial.
Renderings of the design show fellowship benches in the first phase or memorial courtyard where people can reflect on the lives lost that night. Those white marble benches will also serve as a conduit to resolve conflict.
To be able to talk through any type of disagreements, to talk through any type of differences that they may have. Because realistically speaking, if we fail to engage in difficult conversations, then unfortunately we will continue to go down a path where hate will continue to bubble up.
The memorial courtyard is already under construction along the west side of the church. It will be open to the public early next year, sometime around January or February. The pandemic posed a major challenge to the project. It slowed fundraising and increased the cost, but thanks to private, public, and business donors, that process is moving forward. Once the memorial courtyard is complete, the second phase, the Survivors Garden, will begin. It will be located on the opposite side of the church, the east side, where this greenway and a few parking spots are now located. It will serve as a symbol of the survivors of the shooting and a testament of resiliency to anyone going through difficult times. To help him get through the difficulty, Reverend Manning follows a simple routine that allows him to show reverence for what happened that Wednesday night on the first floor of the building just outside the pastor's office.
There's a meaningful reflection. I don't just come in and just rush in, but there's a meaningful reflection. And then I begin to reflect and pray that as we share with others who come to worship with us on a weekly basis, that we do not leave the same way we came in.
10 years after the shooting, he says every sermon he preaches is shaped by the impact of June 17th, 2015.
How do we continue now to grow forward? How do we continue to remember the shoulders that we're standing on, and how do we continue to move in meaningful ways that will continue to inspire communities and change communities, and hopefully making communities, even here still in Charleston, a lot better.